This is TJ Combo. He's the character you get for Killer Instincts, the Season 2 pass, basically. And he's my favorite character from the original Super Nintendo one, so I was glad to see him, you know, for free, basically, because I was going to buy the Season 2 pass for $20, but you only get him and Nico. You don't get the other 6 fighters. You only get them at half price, really. So at this point, I'm figuring what I'm going to probably do is end up buying Cinder and Raptor when they come available individually, because I'm not going to spend, that's ridiculous. Anyways, basically I'm just doing some moves here, figuring out how to use him again. He's a lot different than a lot of other characters in this game. He's more like Guile from Street Fighter 2. A lot of back and forth, you know, moves in order to do the combos. You see him fighting him here, he gets me pretty good in some of these moves here. I was like, oh wow, I'm almost down with power. He's really kicking my butt. That's the thing too. See, I have to just time it with he does a lot of the blocking. He got me on that counter there, basically. Trying to get him there. I always like Spinal Level. It looks pretty cool. It has, you know, the pirate ship in the background, the ghost one. And see, as you can see, I lose this match here. So I'm like, well, what are you gonna do though? I mean, I'm just learning out his moves. I'm trying to figure him out, and that's what happens. But getting back to that $20 thing again, I think it's a little ridiculous that Microsoft's doing that. It should be $20. You get the new season and you get all 8 fighters when they come out. Well, that's a good deal, like they did the first season. Now you're gonna have to pay another $5 for each one, or whatever it might be. It might be $2.50 to $5, but again, you figure at that point I would have spent an extra, you know, $20-some on this on top of the other 20 I spent. So it's at the 60 plus, and like that. How many more characters we're gonna get? I mean, are we gonna do season 3, 4? We're gonna get like 40 characters? Is that what Killer Instinct's all about? I mean, to me, that's just a little much. I just feel like it's about just the original 12. Maybe get a few more characters, that's fine. But when you start getting to those higher numbers, that's not what Killer Instinct's about. It's about doing combos with the characters that you remember and you love as a kid growing up. So I just think, now there's that combo breaker right there. I just think they just need to just do it, you know, the way I think they should do it on that. Yeah, I'm about to lose here, you know, but I almost make a good comeback here. Start getting in there a little bit with some of the combos and moves here. Yep. And you know what's funny? I would have probably did one earlier, but it kept messing up the recording thing. So earlier told me in order to fix it, you have to unplug it and treat it 30 seconds on your Xbox One so you can start recording things again. But I'm kind of like also thinking, yeah, why should I have to do that? But that's how it is. I'm sure with the future updates they'll change that. So let's say I'm going to fight again here, and this I'm going to fight Glacius. Is a little bit easier. He's a lot slower, so especially when you play it on normal, sometimes they can get you. You play on normal versus these guys. Yep, so I start this up here. That's how I'm fighting Saberwoods level. Why not? Because it's a cool looking little level, and since it's October, it kind of does have that cool Halloween theme to it going on, like Dr. Frankenstein's castle. Yep, it's starting up here. And you won't be able to see it in this fight because it goes over the 5-minute limit, but I did record that part too, so I'll probably post that up a little later and do my final thoughts on that, as far as this fight goes and all that. Yeah, like I said, a lot slower Glacius. I could get inside a little bit easier on him. Even though he has really good projectiles, I can still get in there. That's always been the weakness of a lot of, like, you know, in fighting games with the big guys like that have projectiles like that, is that you can get inside on them pretty easy. And once you do, they're so vulnerable, they don't have anything to really counter too much. He got a little bit of a combo on me. I just like his movesets. I mean, I've always been a big fan of his, like I said, for the longest time. Yeah, take that with you. And I do my little taunt. Yeah, they had this at the convention I went to a couple weeks ago, and we played it, me and my brother. We did pretty good on it. It was a lot of fun. It was a small little convention in Mesa. I'll probably do a video review on that sometime in the future. Well, this is it for basically Killer Instincts on this fight. Like I said, the rest of the end of this fight I'll probably post a little bit later. Hope you enjoyed this video, and please subscribe to my channel if you like a lot.